Hello and good morning. It is day 12. What we're going to do is I have some notes and some observations for Hantacore. We're going to go look for Wollie. Overall, I love this mod. I think it's awesome. I love the challenge. I love that the island is so big you run out of stamina by the time you get to the other side. Looting from one side of the island to the other is not easy anymore. A few comments. Most of the islands I ran into, I counted, it was 5 of 9 islands were small, which means no boar and no snakes. So that definitely hindered the challenge part of it. When you made the island bigger, you made the spawn points bigger too. So the sharks don't spawn, say, here per se. They spawn like out here now. And honestly, there's no reason to go out there because there's really nothing there. So if you're going to get attacked by a shark, it's most likely going to be when you're swimming through a shipwreck and you have to come up for air and you have to come out of your little hidey hole. You know about the sharks. We've kind of talked about it. This right here, these shipwrecks were plentiful. Every single island had one of these little guys and buoy balls on it. So if you could randomize the sharks, and I like the idea that, oh look, another fucking yacht. I like the idea that you might come to an island and you might hit a shark, but I also like the idea that you might hit 5 or 2 or 3. So if that's possible, that would be I think that would be a good thing. One thing is for sure, I think they need to spawn in closer to the island, like here, maybe one in this little cove here. The potatoes were good. I thought there was the perfect amount of potatoes, so that's a A+ on that one. You didn't change it, which is good. But what does need to change, I think, is the amount of palm saplings. Everything requires lashings. Like you could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see 12 just in this scene. 13, 14, 15, 16 actually. So I believe they were a little overabundant. And one of the biggest things that drives you away from the island is the fact that you run out of shit. The rocks do seem to be plentiful. I didn't count them, but rocks don't become important unless you're going to stay on an island for a while. You know, you need them for the water still. You need them for, quite a few other things to build with. But you don't need that many if you're just doing a playthrough like I just did. So some comments on my own gameplay. Luska kicked my ass. I got a little tilted on that second one after I went out of bounds. That tilted me big time. I was kind of irritated after that. I think it's a dumb mechanic. I think Luska and all the bosses for that matter should chase you as far as the map will go. Poor feller. What a way to die. Okay, no Wollie. Moving on. See, here's a good example of the fibers, or the stupid things, whatever they're called. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's a ton. There's a ton of them. Okay, next island. Damn. If you want to add more big crabbies, perfectly fine. We could rebalance the large island, small island ratio. In my playthrough, it was 5 small islands out of 9 islands visited. If we took that down to like 3 small islands, I think that might be better. You can also probably add a second or even a third boar to each large island. I think that would be beneficial, to be honest. If you can make the bosses harder, faster, stronger, bigger, and harder to hide from, you would be the fucking man. And if we can get all that done, or even part of that done, I'll do this again, but I'll do it permadeath hard mode and with no amazing Hantacore map, which I love. It's the best mod ever made. Cheers to you. I would like to be able to call it ultra hard mode. Everything's farther, everything's harder. If you'd like, you could just delete the yacht altogether. Did I find him? There he is. Yay! I found Wollie. Yay! Alright, so Wollie does exist. That's good to know because I would hate to miss that opportunity. That's such a cool thing when you find Wollie. So we found Wollie. Let's see how many islands we visited. Quite a few. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the really big wreck. I used the dev tool the entire playthrough so I could have a cursor for the recording. And all I had to do was use the crafting menu. Stupid. During this playthrough, I kind of turned it into a bit of a tutorial as well. I did that to ensure that this mod didn't break any of the standard requirements to beat the game. Now, I didn't hit a lot of stuff. There's a massive crafting menu here, and I didn't make anything that I didn't need. I didn't mess with the tanning rack, the furnace, the plank station loom. I never made a smoker, never made a water still. So I didn't mess with a lot of things, and that would be something that I would do on the next playthrough. But I did want to revisit one or two things with you. I wanted to show you that you can put these container shelves in the same place as a sail. You have to place your container first, and for God's sakes, put it the right direction, please. So now there's 4 sails. It's a little weird and uneven, and probably just for aesthetics, if I was playing a long game, I'd put 2 of them backwards just so it all matched, because I'm weird like that. So let's say we just pulled up to an island, we're looting, we're all done. You could back yourself out. Get on your rudder. And then head forward. And then if you don't think you're going to make the turn, you can turn your right hand sail on. And so on and so forth. So multiple sails is good. But multiple sails going in the same direction doesn't do anything at all. In the very first part of this playthrough, I got poisoned. You can outlast poisoning. It does take 3 days. As a matter of fact, I can show you. Let me get my shit together. We have a time mod made by Cat that we can use to show you. Hey Cat, I just found a glitch with your time mod. You hear the bats? I'll turn that up for you in post. We went ahead and we flew back up to our starter island, and I wanted to show you something. There it is. Take my word for it, and if you've played this game enough, you know. There was a crown starfish, just like this, and he was under a rock somewhere, and I step off the rock like a shallow like this, and bam, poisoned. And I turned around, there was nothing there but a rock. So anyway, we're gonna run a poison test.
That doesn't look good.
December 9, 10:47. Now we're gonna control F10, longer days mod. I'm gonna change this up to 5,000. So the default is 36. I'm gonna make it 5,000. Time's gonna move extremely fast, so we need to have rations. It's gonna happen fast when it does happen. Should be coming up here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's gone. Do you see it disappear from my arm? So you can outlast poisoning. It does take 36 hours, but apparently if you save it, it resets your poison. I'm gonna go ahead and end this thing here. I have plenty more weird game tips, building tips, all kinds of stuff. Like, I played the hell out of this game. I like it. I enjoy it. I have a lot of insights to it, and as well as everybody else in the Discord group that we're in, working on these mods, anticipating this 1.0 release. The Discord will be open to the public as soon as it's set up and we stop being lazy. In the meantime, there is a Discord server that I made, and it's probably a good landing point to get you to the other one when it's ready. The link is in the description. Please do join. It's fairly new, kind of working on getting that set up still, but you're more than welcome. There'll be some other games that we're going to talk about in there. Also, Loving the Forest, doing a little thing with Kevlar with that, and that's what we're doing. In the meantime, cheers, GG, thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.